Hi, people. Welcome back to Between the World, Life of an International Student. Today, I don't know how I'm going to take this thing serious. I'm here with a very good friend of mine. I've been kicking it with him. I spent a lot of time with him. I did see at Tech, and I made a friend with him through another friend, and it's been like a brotherhood. He's one person I really cherish, and I'm really glad I met him. I don't want to talk too much. I'll let him introduce himself, and let's get into it.
Hey guys, my name is MJ. I'm from Jamaica. I go to Indiana Tech. I'm on the men's soccer team, and I'm a business administration major.
What year are you now?
I'm a senior.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about Jamaica. So what part of Jamaica are you from?
I'm from the eastern part. It's a bunch of little kids, so we would just always be outside, just playing on the street.
Yeah.
My mom would always tell me like, MJ, don't leave the house, and I'll always sneak out. But it was fun, bro. I didn't regret any of it.
What would you compare, what would you say is the difference between what they would tell me that countryside and Kingston? I know Kingston is it's the city where a lot of people like to go to. What would you say is the difference between it?
Bro, honestly, it's just because I went to high school in Kingston, so you could say I've lived both part, but
Yeah.
from my experience, Kingston is just faster. So it's fast paced. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay.
While living in St. Thomas is just more laid back, cool, it's just chill, bro. But Kingston is always something going on.
Yeah. And how is the high school system in Jamaica?
High school? It's pretty much like any other high school systems, but it's we start high school in the 7th grade.
Okay.
So here in America, I know they start high school in the 9th grade. But or elementary, as they would call it, we go from the 1st grade to the 6th grade. And then you leave and then you go to high school from 7th through 11th, but you could do 2 optional years, which is 12th and 13th.
That's optional stuff.
Yeah, that's you're doing college courses, but you're still in high school.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit more about the whole journey with soccer. How did you start playing soccer, and what age did you take it serious?
Bro, actually, you know what's crazy?
Talk to me.
I've been playing soccer since I was as far as I can remember, I've been playing soccer from the age of maybe 9, bro. But it was never competitively. It was always just my friends, we would go play soccer after everyone got home from school. It was just always fun. Cause I started out with track.
Wait. Yeah, I remember you used to tell me that, but I still don't believe that. I still don't believe it.
Bro, you don't see I'm fast, bro.
Where are you fast, bro? I never see you run. You always talk about you are fast. You used to do track and all that. I never see you run. What event were you running in track?
So I started out doing the 100 and the 200.
No way, bro.
Bro, that's every other kid in Jamaica,
Miss me with that.
And then this what happened. So I started track because I never went to the 1st grade.
Okay.
Because I went kindergarten, and then they made me skip the 1st grade and go in the 2nd grade.
Yeah.
So I was about 6 years old. I joined the track team. I was doing the 100 and the 200 all the way up until high school. When I got to high school, my coach recommended that I did the 110 hurdles.
Okay.
So I started doing that, and I fell in love with hurdling, and then they moved me up to do the 404 hurdles. The 4 hurdles ended up becoming my main event.
And to me, please say something under the comment section, because I don't believe this. Wait, so what's your PR?
Oh, so for the 100, my PR is 10.94.
Okay.
Why is it when I tell you,
okay.
don't believe?
I don't know. I wasn't there. You keep talking. I'm listening.
Okay. Yeah, that was growing up. I was always track and field was my first love.
Yeah.
Then I think I was about 14. I played, it was because I would always, how I got into soccer.
Yeah.
So I would always play with my friends, but then it was a case where my cousin, Danje, he was a soccer player in the family.
Yeah.
So whenever they had the little kiddie leagues and stuff, he would go play. I would just go to watch. So a lot of people didn't know how good I was. Then when I was 14, I believe, we had this under 17 soccer competition that was going on. I went to the trial. I made the team. And I played that one because it was just for, I think it was not in the summer, but it was just before the summer. So the springtime. And I made the team. I was actually a winger, bro. Told you I'm fast. I was fast, bro.
Okay. You keep on not giving me your point, okay?
But yeah, I played that one spring, and then I left, and I never played competitive football and soccer until high school, my last year in high school.
So before that, before you started playing competitively?
Yeah.
Were you doing track seriously or not?
Yeah, I was like through second to sixth grade, I was on a track team. Went to
Okay.
high school, I was on a track team, and then in ninth grade, I got injured. I hurt my hammy, and then it was around COVID time as well, because I went to high school in Kingston. Like the drive from my house to my high school, it was like maybe like an hour and 40 minutes every day, bro. So because it
Just
was
for high school practice is crazy.
yeah, bro. So that's why like I stopped doing track, because like COVID had happened, and it was no point of me like traveling an hour and 40 minutes every day during COVID to go
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah.
So after COVID, I had stopped doing track. I was just going to school.
Okay.
Then I ended up transferring school in the when I was going into the 12th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I transferred school. I went to a school that was closer to my house. It was like maybe 20 minutes, 15 at most
Okay.
from my house. And my first year, the school didn't enter the soccer competition,
Okay.
so I didn't play.
So I
Then
know high school soccer is really big in
yeah,
Jamaica.
and then my second year, this one was when I was in 13th.
Yeah.
I wasn't even gonna like join the team per se, but one of my friends, shout out Dante, he was the one who was like, "Bro, I think you should just," mind you, he wasn't even there at the time. He was like, "I think you should come to the trials, whatever." I was like, "Okay, cool." I went right out for the team, and I made the team, bro.
That's amazing, bro. So talk to me about the journey in coming here to the States. Like when did you decide you want to come to the States and play and study, and how did you go about with the whole process?
Sorry. So at first, after like the competition ended, I didn't know what I was gonna do. But because I was like, okay, I'm done with high school.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go to college. I was like, I might just get a job. But my mom, you know how like African, like Jamaican parents are there.
Yeah.
They're like school, school, school.
Mhm.
And then my mom's a teacher. So
Yeah.
so
Bro.
she was just basically like, oh, you gotta go to school or you can't stay in the house. You gotta leave the house, you know?
That those are some two big tough options. Bro.
So I was just like, okay. And then I just one day
Mhm.
I just went on my computer and I started like applying for schools. But the thing about it is I never applied for a college like back home. It was always just schools like
Here in the
only
States.
schools in the States.
Why was it because Don J was here?
It wasn't even that, bro. I was just like in my head, I'm like, if I'm going to college, I don't want to go to like a local one. I want to go overseas.
Okay.
You know? So but this is where I was like, I was just applying for like the top schools that I knew. So like Florida State, LSU, all
Yeah.
like, and it wasn't even just like so for like soccer.
Okay.
But
Just
then, as you know, Don J was already coming here, so I was just like, you know what? Let me apply. Then so I applied, but I wasn't thinking soccer until one day, like I was talking with Don J. He was like, "Oh, you should like sign up and put your like highlight tapes on like NCSA. It's like an app. It's a recruiting app."
yeah.
So I downloaded the app, grabbed a few little clips I had from like my high school soccer highlights, and then I posted it there. Couple coaches is from like some JUCO schools reached out, couple other coaches, and then the coach who was here at the time, they had texted me.
Paul?
Yeah,
Paul Gilbert.
they had texted me, and then he was like, "I seen your tape. It looks good." We went through the process, and then I think it was April 1st. So ironically, it was April 1st, April Fool's Day. I got the email that I was accepted.
Yo, so how was it feeling? Like,
Bro, it was a good feeling, bro, because I was like stuck in 2 months. I was like, is this real or is it not? Because it was April Fool's Day. And I was on my way to watch like the high school track championship.
okay.
And we pulled over to the gas station. I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I got accepted to Indiana Tech. And then I had the Zoom call with Paul. We talked, and then he basically like walked me through the process of like how like they want to play all that, and then
Yeah.
that was that, bro. It was smooth. I can't lie.
But that's amazing, bro. So let's talk a little bit about you coming here in the States. So I remember the first night we met here was on a weekend. But with all those processes as you got here, how was it? Like you dealing with school, working, playing? How were you doing all that? And how have you been doing it all this while?
Bro, the crazy thing is, so for me personally, when I had just got here, with school-wise, I was like struggling, bro. Because I think in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm in college. I want to like the full college experience. So
You want to be outside?
I was going out every weekend, bro. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Friday, Saturday, I was out at parties. And then because I wasn't eligible my first semester here.
Yeah.
So with that, I was just I was just basically waking up, practice, class, and then go to work. And then when it's a Friday or a Saturday, I was outside, bro. But as for school, like my very first semester here, it was a bit of a struggle, but my second semester, like I started picking it up, bro.
So how did you go about with that? And when did you find out like, okay, now I need to limit the way I go outside every weekend. Now I have to do this, do that. Like, how did you go about with the whole thing?
It was like after my first semester, I had went back home for Christmas break. And then when I came back, I made a decision, like, I'm not going out like to any parties at all. And I didn't go out to any parties. I was just like locked in on school trying to like figure it out. Cause with me and school, bro, I don't like to study. So it was more so like me just being in class, paying more attention, and building like better connections with my professors. Because the professors here, they like really try to help you.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's one thing about Indiana Tech that I really like about the school, because it's like every class is like 20 people, 25 the most, you know. So like you get to build this relationship with the professors, and they're always willing to help you. So yeah, I'm really glad you were able to figure it out and know how to go about with your schedule, and like when to drop some stuff, sacrifice some stuff, and like get better academically. Because I know we are all student athletes, but like student always comes first, you know. So
Yes.
you
That's
gotta,
a big one.
yeah, you gotta pay attention to that. Although you wanna do other stuff, get the full college experience, but yeah, you can never go without focusing on school too. So yeah, bro, let's talk a little bit about the playing system here. How has it been? How has it been to you? Like how has the athletic part of your college journey treating you?
It was different because like back home, we like typically like you playing, especially for me who's a striker, we play like 4-3-3. So it was always like 4-3-3 or like 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
But when I got here, we were using two strikers, and it took me a while to like adapt like how to play off like another striker, because in high school I was like the main target man. The ball would just always come to me, and then like link up play, spin off the defender. But coming here, I had to like adapt to like having a strike partner. And at first it was like hard because in my head I'm like, bro, this is so dumb. But when you like really apply yourself, like I remember the coach called me one day, like after like pulled me aside one day after practice, and he was like, you have the potential, but I feel like you're not applying yourself to it. And I just went home, I thought about what he said, and I really just like started like doing my research, like how to play in this position. And then I learned the press, bro. That was, I can say that was the best thing I could have ever did. Learn the press. After that, I was flying, but I was still a little too small, so I had to like go in the gym a little bit.
Yeah. So aside these little struggles on the field, what would you say has been a challenge since you came to the US? Aside playing, like general like any challenge that you've been facing.
Bro, I'll probably just say like culture shock, bro.
Talk to me about it.
Big thing with like the food, bro. Bro, I'll be on the phone with my mom like, oh, like let me get a plate.
Bro, it's like everybody complains about American food. Like I really want to have a conversation with one American chef, like for them to defend themselves, because like it's like now everybody's accusing them too much. Like talk to me about it. How bad is it? Like what makes it? Like, what's the difference?
Bro, so one of the first thing I remember was I think I went to the caf one morning. I think it was either breakfast or brunch.
Yeah.
And I looked at the menu, it said chicken and gravy.
Chicken and gravy.
Yeah, like gravy and chicken.
Is it the one I'm getting, the biscuit and gravy?
No, but yeah, it's like that, but it was instead of the biscuit, it was the chicken, right?
Okay.
Bro, I seen that. I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna eat good today. I walked in the cab, they gave him the plate, he put the chicken on it. I'm like, could I have some gravy? But I was looking, but I'm like, I don't see any gravy. Bro, when he went like this, I was like, what is this? I just walked out and I threw it in the trash, bro.
Bro. So talk to me about Jamaican dishes a little bit. I know like jack chicken, oxtail, and I know Jaja mentioned one. I think I've been seeing one that's made with plantain. Yeah, I've been seeing that. I want to try that. Talk to me, like what dishes do you like from back home, and like what dishes you be missing?
Me personally, give me some good some spicy curry goat with some white rice, bro, or some oxtail rice and peas.
The way you guys be killing the goat is dangerous, bro. Bro, you send me a video how you be hanging the goat in the sky and be cutting the neck, but that's risky, bro.
That's how you gotta do it, bro.
Nah, bro. Nah, that's inhuman, bro. So let's talk a little bit about connection here. How's it been building it? Like how your networking here? How's it been like making friends and all that?
I mean, it was good, especially like here where it's like a lot of international students. You get to like meet a lot of people from different countries, different like cultures as well. I'm not good at it, but I've been trying to like learn different languages.
Yeah,
So like a little bit of Spanish here, German, maybe
a little French with martini.
just a little bit here and there, bro. But
Yeah.
it's good because you get to meet a lot of people, a lot of different people from like different backgrounds. So I would say it's good, bro.
So talk to me about like a regular day in your life, like a regular day as an international student. What do you do?
Bro, now my days, I could say, if from outside looking in, my days are pretty much boring, bro.
What do you be doing? Like
It's
when you wake
it's
up in the
hard
morning?
though, but it's like boring, like
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, because it's like we wake up. I wake up at like let's say 5 a.m. to go to practice at 6. Get out of practice, go home, shower depending on what time I have class. Go to class. After class, I'll maybe have a little time to get a little nap in, and then after classes, I have to go to work. I was working from 6 to 11 p.m. Sometimes like I would go over 11 p.m. be at home like 12 a.m. Then I'd probably like try to do some homework and then I have to like go to sleep and wake up for practice and do it all over again, bro.
Okay, so if you were to change something here, because you talking about the culture shock, the food and all that. If you were to change something here in the US, what would you change? And if you were supposed to take something back home, what would you take back home?
I mean, if I was to bring something from back home
Mm-hmm.
here, it would have to be the food, bro.
No, I'm saying for like from the state,
Oh, from the state
state
to
to
bring back
Jamaica.
home,
Mhm.
I'd probably say, bro, that's hard, bro. That's hard. But from here, I would probably say just like the way how like the economy is here and like how many job opportunities you
Yeah.
have here.
Hmm.
Because here you have way more job opportunities than like from back home.
Yeah. What would you change here if you had a chance to change something in the state?
I
Or let's
mean,
say something you would bring from Jamaica here.
obviously the food for one,
Mm.
and then maybe I'll say just like the way, because for me, I watch a lot of sports, the way they broadcast sports, bro.
Yeah.
Because there is no way I should be watching a basketball game and every 2 minutes is a commercial, bro.
Bro, that's why I be telling people football is a circus,
Yes,
bro.
bro.
Like I'm telling you, I can't watch American football, bro. They be stopping for commercial breaks and like the plays stop. Be like,
Yeah.
I can't do it. Like I will lose focus. You get what I mean?
But it's like better to watch it in person though than on TV.
But we did it when I went to the Colts game. I still can't. It's like you see how soccer is like you playing it
Yeah.
all the time. You get what I mean? Till 45 minutes, like maybe the ball goes to chore or something. But like the American football, as soon as a play ends,
Yeah.
like they have to stop,
Yeah.
like group up again and all that. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my problem with it because it looks like we are acting now. It's like a movie. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, it's like action. Stop. You get what I mean? Yeah, that's why I can't watch football. With all that being said, how has the country been treating you though?
Bro, good. I mean, I would say it has been good, especially because when I came here for college, it was not my first time being in the United States because I've been traveling. I've been traveling since I was like maybe 12 years old.
Okay.
Because I always be in New York because I have family there. But
Mhm.
so I would say that for me, like traveling a lot since I was a kid, it has helped me.
Okay.
So nothing like really surprised me when I like came here. The only thing is with here, it's like different from New York because New York is kind.
Yeah, I can do it. It's too much walking too. Bro,
Yeah,
remember I went to Manhattan with Gabby for a week? Mm-mm. Like I would like to go there once in a while, like,
yeah,
but not to live in there. Like
yeah.
I can't do
For
it.
me, I
It's
feel
too
like
much walking.
I'm not gonna. I like New York, but I feel like it's too crowded, bro. But that's just a problem with New York for me. It's too much people.
Like I would rather live in Jersey so that I have access to that, like
Yeah.
that. But like to live in New York, I can't do it. So aside New York, like have you had the chance to tour the states? Like which states have you been
Yeah,
to? And like
I've been to a couple states, Florida. My mom, my dad recently moved to North Carolina, so I've been there. I've been to Texas. I've been to South Carolina.
okay.
I've been to a couple states, bro.
Well, that's great, bro. So, talking about all these cultural differences, right? What would you say is like some of the the major differences between living in Jamaica and living in the United States?
I would say in Jamaica, you could like having a car or like just chilling, bro.
Mhm.
Here, if you don't have a car, it's like
You start.
it's a little it's a little rough, you know? And then especially like here, the people, like the public, the general public, they really don't care about you like that much. Like they just be minding their own business.
Yeah, like the sense of community.
Yeah. And then like if I was back home, if I'm like, let's say I'm home and then I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. I could always like go outside and there's food on a tree or something. I could pick a fruit to eat or something. But like here, it's no trees. You could just go outside and bro.
Yeah, I mean it's like Ghana though, cause like I think Jamaican, like the Caribbean and Africans, we have like similar
Yeah,
culture.
similar.
Yeah, cause like I'll be hungry and like I'll just go to the next house. Like,
Yeah,
my
you could
grandma's
go to
now
your
like
neighbors, bro,
I'll
and
go to the
ask you
next
for
house.
something.
Like I'm hungry. Like they'll give you food. Like not like leftovers. Like
Here,
proper
you knock
food.
on your neighbor's door, you're
You,
like,
you
what is this
dead.
guy doing here, bro?
You dead. Yeah. So like those are those little things and like, you know, like the sense of community we have back
Yeah.
home, like you can do something and the next neighbor can tell you to stop it. But
Yeah.
here, like nobody can
Nobody,
tell
yeah.
nobody can tell nobody to do nothing. Like yeah, those are those few little things that I feel like those are the big differences. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like here those things kind of help a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, like you get to mind your own business. You don't really like people don't. You can't be nosy. Like you can't just step into somebody's business. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it has its own like it has the benefits and disadvantages. So like so right now you're a senior now, bro. How is life being a senior and what's the next step after college? Because you're almost done, bro.
Bro, life is good, bro. Like now, because the way how my classes went, now I have like less courses to take, so I have more time throughout my day to
Okay.
do whatever I want. But after school, I'm planning on just like maybe I'm trying to go into like maybe start a podcast. So
Yeah.
or if not, I want to go into like the sports business,
Yeah.
even if like it's a marketing side, because like my business is like my business is major is business, but I like sports, so
Yeah.
I want to like merge both and
Yeah.
just like do something in that, bro.
Bro, that's great. The sports industry is big here in the US too, like a big industry. I mean, I would encourage you to go into that and like yeah, you have here at Indiana Tech that have a very good sports program too. So take advantage of that. Try to talk to Greg Dyer. You know Greg Dyer, right?
Yeah, I have a class with him.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Yeah. Try to talk to him, get a little bit closer. Those are the guys you need to get closer when you want to be in the sports industry. And there's the new professor that came
Turk?
Tech, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a nice guy too, and like he tried to find new job openings. So like yeah, try and talk to them and like make good use of those resources you got here, bro. And yeah, bro. With that being said, I'll let you like wrap this up. You know, talk to people that are trying to get on this journey. People are just like you that your mother had to threaten you to come to college, like you know.
Glad she did though.
Talk to them, let them know things they got to do to get on this journey.
Yeah. I mean, I would just say try to like network, especially if you're like if you're into sports, just network with like other people. If you play soccer,
Yeah.
go to the showcases, bro. Like, one thing our coach told me, bro, and it stuck with me. He was like, soccer is a opinionated sport because like you could be here, a coach could think you're so good, you
Yeah.
could think you're so good, but another coach just seeing you, he's like, he's not my cup of tea, you know?
You don't fit in the system.
Yeah.
It's true.
So it's just like opinionated. So go to the showcases, and as I said, because just try to network, and then NCSA, if it helped me a lot. So I think it's a good way to like get in if you want to come to college here. NCSA is like a good way. And as for school, I'll just say stay grounded. Like just remember you're a student first,
Yeah.
athlete after, and just lock in and just have fun. That's the most important part. Just have fun.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you said it all, but I have one more question to ask. Like, I was about to wrap this, but let me ask this real quick. Yeah. So, how has your mental health been since you got here?
All over the place, bro. All over the place.
Sum it up for me, bro.
Bro, like the part, like at first it was just like, okay, I'm here. I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah.
But then after a while, I'm like, damn, I miss home. I miss the food. I miss like being around just my friends, just having fun. So then it just like took a dip. And then I just like locked in, recoup.
Yeah.
And then now I feel like I'm at like that perfect balance, bro.
Yeah, that's amazing, bro. I'm glad you figured that out. Like, you know, this is the big problem people try to shy away from, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad you've been able to find a balance and now doing amazing. Like, I mean, bro, you're about to graduate and like, yeah, congratulations on that too. I'm really proud of you, bro. I'm really proud of you and like, let's keep pushing, bro. Keep your head up and like you're about to graduate. Like I already did and I'm now pursuing my master's, which I'm really having fun with it right now. And yeah, all I'll say is like just make good use of your resources. The professors are the main resource you need after school, you know. Just make good use of it. And yeah, bro. Thank you. I really appreciate you for joining me today.
I appreciate you for having me on here,
I,
bro.
we are about to be talking a whole bunch of bullshit after this, but like, yeah, let me wrap this up. Let me keep it professional here. And guys, I really appreciate you guys for watching me. I really love my 70 subscribers. It's great. I started with 0 and now I have 70. I'm really grateful. Keep subscribing and keep sharing this. And stay tuned. I got a lot of plans and ideas coming in, and I have some professionals. I wanted to be a separate podcast. That's why when they tested me yesterday, I was like, yeah, because I had some professionals. I don't want to group them into international students. So I'm still seeking ideas and like open to ideas. So like, if you have any idea, in the comment section or text me on Instagram. Like, I'm open to ideas and I'm open to criticism. Like, anything positive, anything negative, I'm open to listen to them and learn from it. We go together and let's make this possible. We want to create a channel where people who want to engage, embark on this journey can get to know what goes into the journey before they go into it. This is my goal. So guys, let's build this together and let's make this possible. See you next time. Bye.